Literoma presents audiobook Yours Legally, a collection of short stories written and narrated by me, Sonia Sahijwani. The cross-examination finally started. Due to paucity of time, the Honourable Magistrate began calling out other matters in the hope that the lawyers would do their job pretty well and he did not have to focus completely upon them. Later in every courtroom she went, this seemed to be the norm. But could one really trust the lawyers? With so much of noise and so many lawyers speaking at the same time, how would the poor lady even hear what was being asked to her? Alas, her worst fears were going to come true. The lady was being asked questions which were literally thrown towards her like a Lasit Malinga bouncer minute after minute. Her age and condition was not relevant to the opposite lawyers at all. The lawyers had to do their job, and it seemed they had come with a mission to win this battle for the day at least, come what may. In between, Sia could see the lady remove her specs, stop those tears which were about to shed with the pallu of her sari, try to speak a few words, and with much effort and weight, move on with the next question. The Honourable Magistrate was so occupied with the hundreds of matters listed on the particular day that he had no option but to divert his attention to the other cases. In between, he kept telling Advocate Mr. Kabir Mehta, addressing him as Sir, considering he was senior in age, to let the cross-examination happen smoothly. It was 1:30 p.m. It had been 1 hour since the endless cross-examination, which had crossed 65 questions by now. The lady asked for water frequently, and she seemed exhausted, physically and mentally, of course. Not just her, everyone seemed to wait for this case to come to a conclusion, and waited with bated breath when the magistrate would defer the remaining cross to another day, or instruct the opposite counsel to restrict the questions. After the 65th question was over, little did anyone know what the next question will lead to in the courtroom. Question number 66. Mrs. Sharma, so how old was the lease deed in this case? Asked one of the opposite counsels. What did the lady answer? What happened thereafter? To know all this and more, check out my complete audiobook, Yours Legally, to be published by Literoma, releasing soon.